So, this was supposed to be Nairobi's solution to chaos, a gleaming 250 million shillings bus terminal designed to reduce traffic in the Nairobi CBD by providing a dedicated space for matatus and bodabodas. But today, the Green Park stands silent, a monument to plans gone wrong. I'm Lola Chila, and let's explore the Ghost Terminal, launched in December 2022 and had offices, shops, an ablution block, a police post, and a dispensary. Like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's see how the Green Park Terminal is doing in this 2025. So I came through Gate C of Green Park, and this is how it looks like. This is a pretty new place, not as old, that was built to see whether they can shift a lot of matatu business from the CBD to this side. This is where people are supposed to be sitting waiting. Now, let me just start by saying this. It's 5 currently as I'm shooting this. It's supposed to be a really busy place, but no. As you can see, it's been neglected and run down. So people are still walking through the Green Park. That's the weird thing is. Because people are supposed to be getting their public transport from here. But I guess a lot of Kenyans were not okay with that, and so it never got to be. So this is a Green Park terminal. Still in existence, but not as busy as it was estimated to be. So I'll try and walk you around it so that we can just see. So I can see a few vehicles. This is the building that people are supposed to be waiting in for their vehicles. So I can see a few vehicles, most of them I think long distance shuttles. And that's exactly where people are passing as they're headed towards town. Litter bins there. So it looks a bit busy because first of all, a lot of the vehicles here are brought high school students from various parts of the country for a function here in Nairobi. That's why it looks quite busy. As you can see, there are a few yellow buses here, but some schools don't have the capacity to own buses, so they hire these long distance shuttles. As you can see, there is Transline. But other than that, on a different day, look at the flag of Kenya. On a different day, this place is usually quite dead. So this is like a 1 day or 2 day, 3 day affair. Let me just try and cut through here. So I'm showing you the Green Park Terminal. I feel it's one of those developments or projects that have gone to waste. This space was really supposed to, or was serving another purpose before the Green Park was brought here. And currently, as you can see, it did not pan out to being what the government expected. That's a trail of Kenyans there going to the CBD to get their vehicles. The Green Park Terminal was meant to decongest the city center. So it's just at the rear end of the CBD. But a lot of people felt like it's too far away because the CBD is quite central. You are right there, and you're able to connect your way to whatever office you're headed to. And so it received a lot of In short, a lot of people are not happy with being shifted to this side. They felt like it would be a long walk to their various points, and so it became neglected. Yeah, everything is dead. You know, control towers, whatever. That's something that looks a structure that looks incomplete. Hawkers turned in this place into a hawking point. These were the sitting points, which are slowly just disintegrating. Some people just come here to relax. So I'm gonna try and take you guys round. So this is the point that, yeah. So there's another exit there that goes round and comes. There's another exit here too, and in between there you can see we have people selling, and that's just it. Yeah. So the Nairobi City County. Let's make Nairobi work. Yeah, that was a call to action. Let's make Nairobi work. As you can see, empty seats. This is 5:30 going to 6. It's supposed to be quite busy, but it never picked up. It's never picked up at all. Yeah. Because it's supposed to be very busy right now. But this is how far. So it's quite sunny today, so as the sun is setting, maybe can affect the quality of the video a bit, but I wanted you to see this. So the funniest thing is that people are using this as a crossing point to the CBD. Kenyans can be quite funny. Yeah, but I think a lot of the resistance came from the public service vehicles that were supposed to be shifted and the routes that were supposed to be shifting. So some activity going on. Those are pool tables. Those are pool tables, young men playing. This was supposed to be a container for businesses to be set up. Yeah. But I guess so far nobody has booked the space. So that's how it looks like. You can see there are people seated there on the side having something to eat, you know. So this was a place that was intended to really function to the optimum, but this is priority sitting. They thought out the whole plan. Priority area. I think this is for wheelchairs. And this is where every one of us sits. It was well thought out by NMS. Yeah. These are lights, I think. And could set up like an advertising. It's an advertising space, in short. As you can see, people are still trickling in. This is the other side of the entrance. Yeah. Like I said, that area going upwards is called more or less the community area. And they would have really benefited from this project. But now they are cutting through. I really don't understand it, because I'm thinking, like, if possible, some vehicles would have been moved here. A few vehicles moved here and a few remain there, so that for people who come from workplaces belonging to these sides can easily access. You get here instead of going all the way to town, guys. It's like it's a distance, and these guys are willing to walk because they did not want this place to be coming to get their vehicles from this place. So I'm trying to understand the logic behind it. Like, why? Anyway, like I said earlier, maybe there might be a reason as to why, which would be like it would also have been a government controlled area, and the matatu industry has several controls. Let me just put it at that. And so losing a bit of control in a certain sector in Kenya is a big deal. You know, I don't have to say everything. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. So look at this. Look at this. This is how bad the situation is. This is how bad the situation is. The information desk is empty and very dusty. Yeah. The water point. Let me show you the water point. The water point here, as you can see, wamengoa vitu. Yeah. And this is clean water provided by the government, just running.
Hello, madam.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, and you guys? Ah, yeah. Yes.